morning, friends. Happy Wednesday, April 12th. Crystal here from Find Your Road Home with today's 3-card reading. Please remember, the first card is always for you. The second card is always for someone else. That someone else might be a stranger, a friend, a loved one. And the third card is always something to remember or watch for. It is often an opportunity. All right, are y'all ready? It's hump day, woohoo! Or my most affectionate way to refer to Wednesday is Wacky Wednesday. Because for me, Wednesdays are a lot like Mondays, and you just can't predict what's going to happen. The only good thing that really happens to me on a Monday is I usually have a really good radio music day. Because the day is usually a struggle bus day, universe gives me really great music to make up for it. See, always looking for the positive. All right, let's talk about the cards. So the card for you today is one that we just had. It was just recently, it was the Remember, Watch For, and today it is it's for you. So when it's a Remember, Watch For, usually, that's kind of like, you might want to watch for this. When it's for you, you better pay attention. Okay, so we kind of ignored it the other day because it wasn't a for you card. But today, universe says, forget it. You got to pay attention. So the card for you, us, all of us, is real. Real, as in R-E-A-L, as in pinch me, is this real? Okay, all right. Real is telling us that the universe has been giving us signs that we have been ignoring. More than likely, we've been saying, it can't be real. Okay, this can't be really happening. And guess what? Yes, it's really happening. Okay. Real is an immediate stop, and it's a toll. If we don't listen to what the universe is trying to tell us, there's going to be a cost. And I'll tell you, the cost is you're going to miss an opportunity. And you're going to miss the opportunity that you really want. Okay? Sometimes the universe tells us things that don't quite mesh with our vision. We all have this long-term vision of where we want to go. And if you don't, then we need to talk. But most of us have a long-term vision of where we want to go. And to me, real is saying that universe is presenting you something that doesn't mesh with that long-term vision you have. But you still need to do it. It also may be that you don't know how to do it. You still need to try. It may be awkward, it may be uncomfortable, it may be ridiculous, but you still got to try. I promise you, I feel like if we all go do that thing that universe is telling us, and we're all like, I'm going to look like a fool. If we go make ourselves look like that fool, I promise you, I feel like the universe is going to go, okay, all right, you jumped that hurdle for me. Here you go. Seriously, I feel like that's what this is saying. So if you're listening, take that chance today, okay? Because that's really what this is. Take that chance. Do something foolish. At the worst, someone's going to laugh. And it's probably going to be you. How horrible is that? Not at all. So there's a whole lot worse things than ending up with egg on your face. Seriously, egg washes off. I don't get it. Okay, so I'm not going to dwell on that one anymore. I'm going to tell you also that today, the reading is Crystal, you need to listen. Okay, so I'm going to listen. Will you listen? Okay, so real. We forgot to talk about the arrows. So the arrows this one is past, and which means you've heard this before. You've seen this. So there's going to be this sign that comes up that you've seen multiple times, and you've said, oh, this isn't it. It's it. Immediate change, and water, emotions, feeling. It may not just be about emotions. Like, to me, emotion has a bad connotation. But feelings, like, feel it. Like, how does it make you feel? Okay. All right. Real. Quit ignoring the universe. She's getting kind of tired of it. All right. The card for someone else today is, I haven't said this for a while, it is one of my favorites. It really is one of my favorites. Like, when this one comes up, I smile because it just makes me happy. All right. So the message for someone else today is West. And West is telling our friends that who made these rules? That's really what it's saying. East is all about rules. West is all about who made these rules. Throw these rules out the window. Okay, so it's about we need to do something completely different. Like, we need to just shut the rules and we need to figure something else out. It's also about government is ridiculous, all of those things. And like, seriously, if you watch the news at all right now, government is so ridiculous. So West is all about doing it different. It's that spirit of westward expansion. It's that exponential growth, but again, taking a ridiculous risk, okay? Because westward expansion was a crazy risk. Like, I still don't know how some of those mamas said okay to their husbands when they wanted to get that covered wagon and take the whole family across the world and they had never homesteaded before. Like, that's just craziness. So, in the spirit of West, that's the spirit that our friends are supposed to have today. It is a green go and a highway. So as soon as they accept that spirit, it's going to fly. It's an immediate change. It's not about the past. It's not about the future. It is about change and doing things differently. And it's fire. So passion, okay? Putting yourself out there. Taking that risk, okay? Okay. All right. So that's for our friend. But I want you to know, like, this one ties all together. At the end of the reading, I'm going to bring them all three together. So you see, just like yesterday and the day before, they all just keep melding together. All right. So our friend needs to take that risk. It's a big one, but they need to do it. All right. And last but never least is the remember, watch for. It is probably an opportunity. Today, it is Zeal. We get Zeal a lot. Zeal is that reminder that we are supposed to do what makes our heart happy, not what makes our neighbor's heart happy, not what makes our mom and dad's heart happy, not what makes our husband's heart happy, what makes your heart happy. And we're supposed to embrace it so much that even if people laughed at us, we would do it anyway. Okay. All right. Does it sound familiar? Okay. So Zeal is all about, and it could be a person. Like, maybe we have the opportunity and we meet someone new and this new person is like, ooh, really amazing. So it could be applied to anything. It could be applied to a situation. It could be applied to a new relationship. It could be applied to an old relationship. What makes your heart happy? This week has been all about listening to our heart, ignoring our trickster mind, and following our heart and letting our heart set the map and set the road and set the path. How are we going to go? Zeal is just adding to that. Actually, all of these are adding to that. So today, the remember or watch for is to do what makes you happy. Okay? All right, so let's go all together. So these were great separate cards if we wanted to have just for us, and then a message for our friend, and then something to remember. But what if we pieced all of them together? Okay? So the message all together, the universe has been trying to tell us something, and we haven't been listening. And if we don't listen, there's going to be a cost. It has been telling us more than likely that we need to take a giant risk, something that hasn't been done before, or a twist on something that has been done that you're like, ooh, I don't know if people will like that or not. Like, this might be crazy. People might laugh at me, but I don't care because I'm following my heart and I'm speaking my truth. Got it? Okay. What a beautiful, beautiful message for a wacky Wednesday. Yeah. Okay. So go out there with kindness, my friends. Do nice things for other people. Ooh, yesterday, did you say hi to 5 strangers? Today, what I want you to do is I want you to dance. And you're going to see why in probably about 10-15 minutes. So stay tuned on the YouTube. But today, what I want you to do is dance. And I want you to dance like no one is watching. Because more than likely, they're not. All right. I love you all. Have a fabulous day. Do nice things for other people. We don't know where they're coming from and what they're struggling with. Love you. See you tomorrow.